Morning team, it's Monday, new week, January 30. It's one of the most read weeks I recall, but if you look better, apart that today there is no news at all, like serious news. There is some small thing here, like happening now, German, and in the morning some Spain and Italy with news, which can make London interesting. But apart that, I was saying that all the news are mainly concerned mainly on dollar and euro on Thursday, but they're all in New York sessions. So when you see people on Twitter like, no, I'm not going to trade this week because it's too red, don't get involved, like fuck that. If you're a day trader, get your bread and get out of it, you know? I mean, you can get your 2 hour in London and be done for the day. Anyway, if you don't want to trade because you are a beginner, it's so good. I just don't feel that for Red News Week. One more thing before we start with analysis. My Telegram has been launched last Friday, but we got only 100 people inside. It's a bit sad, shame. We got almost 600 people in the newsletter, so please, from the newsletter, subscribe to the Telegram because I'm gonna discontinue the newsletter soon, and we're gonna be done with it. Anyway, let's have a look at charts. So, you remember what I said last week before the Friday? I said, like, I think they're gonna close this week as a doji. And look at how beautiful they closed it. This is the most beautiful doji I recall in a while. Look, why I like doji? Doji, technically, if you think about, means a perfect equilibrium between buyers and sellers. Okay, if you believe in the algo, you believe in central banks, I don't care whatever you believe, but means that buyer and seller found an equilibrium price where they say like, okay, we buy here, you sell here, I think that 1.08 is perfect. And that what happened. When you find an equilibrium between buyers and sellers, it means that the trend is kind of exhausting, no? What happens usually after doji that I love to see is like a stop run in one of the direction and then instant rejection in the other. I read this in a book. Maybe someday I'm gonna tell you which book it is because it's amazing book. But yeah, I like doji. Usually the doji are close to the reversal equilibrium. Then they do like a stop run and then they turn. And when you see like these perfect dojis, I'm big fan. I mean, look at this, how many dojis. Dojis means nobody was convincing, then they stop run, and then they dump. It's not like a rule, but it's a nice confluence. Look here, doji, stop run, and then they run. Maybe someday doji, and then they run. Maybe someday I'm gonna make a conceptual video about this thing. But anyway, whatever. I'm not saying that we're gonna go down straight here, okay? On a weekly level, it's still up. Actually, I would love if we go in here to start to look for possible shorts on high time frame. Even I don't trade that time frame. Anyway, daily didn't close like that bullish Friday. I mean, now we got a daily raid confirmed, and yeah, it's going down for now, but we are approaching an interesting area. Let's go to H12. So H12 have multiple raid. Technically, when I see this kind of weeks, I get bullish myself. This triple tap in discount, but this time I don't have this feeling of bullishness because triple tap is nice if they confirm on hourly. But here on hourly, H1 or H4, they keep confirming breakdown. I mean, not even H1 managed to BMS up. Every time they're sending down. 1, look from the origin. 2, 3. I mean, it's a cascade. Bang, bang, bang. So I don't know. For now, there is nothing bullish to my eyes. because a raid in discount without confirmation is just price discovery. Maybe it's short closing it, and for now I don't see anything bullish. Look something on H4. This is nice. Wait, sorry. First of all, this liquidity is too stupid. I think at some point we're gonna tag it. And also, this H4 of the block, you can say it's been tested once and twice, which is kind of true. But the big body is still like untested, okay? And why this of the block is interesting? Because this is the last down candle that took out from a big range. Let me see. So we got 8-day range, and somebody near bought it and decided that euro at 108 was too cheap, and they send it up how much? 120 pips. Okay, so this candle is interesting to my eyes because somebody here decided that price was going to go up. Now we got another range, which is still like a week long, I guess. Well, 9 days, even longer. And yeah, I think, as I said last week, I think they're gonna keep this price range until the news to generate liquidity on the both sides. Anyway, if we get into this level, I'm gonna look for longs at M15 confirmation as usual. But I think this is an interesting candle to keep an eye on it. Okay, as I said, H1 doesn't look too good for now. Yeah, but also doesn't look too bad for bulls, to be honest. This rejection saved the day on Friday close. Now they're kind of riding Asia lows. And Asia high, this raid is not like really a raid because I saw that on other feed there is none. Oh wait, look, this feed doesn't even have a raid. This one, it's like also I distrust the Asia raid. The price can easily going up here and test this. Wait, let's go back to Saxo. Price can easily go up and go into this untested block, you know, right now, and maybe continue lower. I mean, to my eyes, H1 is down. Look at this: lower low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Maybe we go here and then we make continue lower. Trend is pretty clean on H1. Let's go to a look low time frame. I'm a big fan of inside candle because mean that somebody bought and keep price in range before sending it. This inside candle on M15, M30 is really interesting if we get there for longs. And then there is this liquidity looking a bit stupid. There are many trend lines built lately. Look at this. I mean, it's getting almost ridiculous. Here is one. Here is one. As I said, I think they are building liquidity for the news. Anyway, right now M15 is confusing. There is no real flow. Well, I think it's down. To my eyes, this is down. When they push it up and then instantly down with BMS, especially this time of push, for me is down. But it's not like super confirmed, you know. As I said, on hourly I got bearish bias. If we clean these lows, I can see some kind of push. But there is no news today, so price can as well keep ranging and form some liquidity around. That's enough for me today. Please, guys, subscribe to Telegram because I will discontinue the newsletter soon, maybe in 2-3 days, and that's it. We talk tomorrow.